I really enjoyed last night.
Yeah, me too. I really needed that.
Sleep well?
Hardly.
Me neither.
Did you want something?
You know what I want.
Oh, please, not now.
I thought we decided what was for the best.
This isn't a we situation. Whatever I do is going to be my decision.
And you made a perfectly sensible decision.
And now I've made another one.
Thanks. Just what the doctor ordered. If you're hungry, there's some bacon and tomato.
No, I'm fine.
I don't seem to have seen much of you recently.
Well, you've had a lot on your mind.
Yes, I was going to have another word with Stephanie about staying here. I hope you don't mind.
No, not at all.
It doesn't fill me with joy, the idea of her staying here, but she can hardly stay with Marlon and Tricia.
Absolutely.
I'll try and make sure she doesn't get under your feet.
Okay.
Oh, what happened to that coffee?
Stephanie?
Morning.
Well, I'll leave you to it. Got to get changed. I've got a very busy day ahead.
What are you doing here?
Oh, these things happen.
I'm sorry I launched myself at you earlier.
Apology accepted.
At the clinic yesterday, faced with the enormity of the event, I can understand why you might have got cold feet.
Cold feet?
Yeah, I dare say I'd have done the same.
You think I changed my mind because I was scared?
It's perfectly understandable.
Everything has to be understandable, does it? Is that why you're so keen to appoint yourself my wise counsel? Because, as we both know, I'm incapable of logical thought.
Well, that's not a million miles from the truth, is it? I mean, think how horrified you were when you discovered you were pregnant. If you could have got rid of it, then you would have.
Yes, I know.
So what's changed?
It's not easy to explain. I just feel...
You really think you're fit to find answers?
We'll see.
You can't possibly be left with a baby. I mean, let's face it, I'll be the one who has to take care of it.
Oh, hark at St. Christopher.
What is it?
Zoe, Ashley's here.
Oh, get rid of him.
You decide who I can see now, do you?
He's the last person you need to talk to.
Stop telling me what to think.
Probably persuade her that she's the Virgin Mary.
Can't you just let him get on with it, Chris?
Morning, Cynthia.
Hiya. Rodney, you shouldn't bring that in here. That's 7 years bad luck.
It's gonna be for someone. Danny?
Rodney, just tied my shoelace.
Oh, yeah. What can you tell me about this?
Smashed.
Would you care to explain how it happened?
Well, it sort of fell off back at car.
Danny.
Well, it was an accident, but I mean, I'll try and fix it.
Yeah, and how'd you plan to do that? Stick the shards of glass back together again?
I'm sorry, Rodney.
You will be. When you discover how much you haven't earned at the end of the week, take that back to the barn, will you? Another black coffee, please.
Why didn't you tell me about the clinic?
Sorry?
I would have come with you. You only had to ask.
Who told you?
Chris, did you think I would try and talk you out of it?
You didn't need to. I did that for myself.
You mean you're still pregnant? And is that a good thing?
You tell me.
I could never condone the taking of life. You know that. But only you can decide what's best for you.
I wish you'd tell Chris that.
Ah, but would he listen?
I know I should have spoken to you before, but...
I'm here now. All yours.
Rodney is one of my closest friends.
Well then, you must be cock-a-hoop.
I wouldn't have thought he was your type.
Sometimes a girl has to snatch her pleasures where she can. Don't worry, I won't be rushing back there for an encore. Not when there's so many more fish in the sea.
Are you trying to annoy me?
Not at all. Annoying you comes as an added bonus.
I would have thought you would try and behave with a bit more decorum if you're going to live under my roof.
That's a mighty big if.
But you know perfectly well that staying with Marlon and Tricia is no longer an option.
But it'd make life interesting.
I don't think Marlon would take your flippant viewpoint.
OK. I get the message.
Good. Because I warn you, I expect you to start paying your way. I am not going to be a staging post until next time you wind up in prison.
Well, don't worry, I'm not going back there again in a hurry. I'm not all bad, you know.
I hope you're not.
Thank you.
See my mum today?
I saw her first thing this morning, actually.
What did I tell you? She's back at Alan's.
She always lands on her feet.
Doesn't she just?
How was she?
She was magnificent. And as you know, I'm quite a connoisseur when it comes to beautiful women. Could I have another coffee, please?
Rodney, are you trying to tell us something?
Trisha, why haven't those shelves been stocked? Are you blind? I can't do lifting and bending.
This is very ambitious.
We need to do something to restore your reputation after yesterday's debacle. Ledbetter could have sued us for slander.
That was Glynis's fault, not mine.
I know. Unfortunately, we're stuck with her for now.
Yeah, and whose fault was that?
I don't think you're in a position to apportion blame, Eric. I'm expecting you to give a better account of yourself at Friday's meeting.
Morning.
Glynis, hello.
Derek?
Do you think he can be persuaded?
Well, he puts his name to most things.
What's all this?
I've identified some celebrities that might back Eric's candidacy.
Oh, really? Let's see.
It's Gloria's department.
Eric, fresh perspectives always welcome.
Why is his name on the list?
Well, I've already contacted his agent. He's very keen to be associated with the campaign.
I bet he is. But in what way is our campaign going to benefit from the backing of a cocaine-snorting womanizer?
What are you wittering about? He's never off the telly.
Let me see. Oh, yes. I remember reading about that. Well spotted.
Look at this lot. He's bankrupt 3 companies. She's married to a gangster. As for him, he spends most of his leisure time fraternising with teenage boys.
How do you know all this?
I read the right newspapers. Time we weren't here.
Where are you going?
Houghton FM. The lunchtime interview? Oh, really, Gloria, try and keep up. Come along, Ellie. The more I try to make sense of it, the more confused I get.
Things will be a lot clearer once the child is born.
I doubt it.
You've always wanted a child. It's something you've been talking about for years.
Not like this.
Then why go through with it?
Because I need some sort of closure, I suppose.
Closure? Having a baby's a beginning, surely.
Not if you choose adoption.
Adoption?
I've thought this through. I was up all night and it's the only thing that makes sense to me. I will bring this child into the world, but I won't keep it. It's not mine.
Hello, handsome. Rodney about?
Nope.
What you doing?
I'm trying to fix this.
It don't match, love. Cabinet's Edwardian and the mirror's early 60s.
All right.
It's a nice piece, though. What happened to the original mirror? I mean, I'm surprised Rodney's even interested in damaged goods.
It weren't damaged when he bought it, that's why I'm trying to fix it. She's going to dock me wages.
Oh, that's a bit harsh. Accidents happen.
That's what I said.
Well, don't worry, we can do something with this.
We?
Oh, I always like to help a young man in distress. Are you any good with your hands?
What do you mean?
Well, just needs a bit of tarting up. Spit here, polish there. I bet you're a dab hand at spitting and polishing.
Chloe,
Just a minute. There you go.
at last.
What can I get you?
Houghton FM.
Sorry?
Eric's on the lunchtime show.
People prefer music.
Eric is their future MP. They have a right to hear what he's doing for them.
Okay, okay.
And that's a bad thing, is it?
Absolutely. landfill sites are blighting our countryside. It's big business lining its pockets at the expense of our green and pleasant land. I'm interested in the future, our children, grandchildren. If politics is about
Told you they weren't interested.
protecting those who are unable to
These
protect
people don't
themselves.
deserve an MP.
Is Ashley still with her?
He's just left.
You think I'm being too hard on her, don't you?
Well, you're not going to change her mind.
What if she can't cope with being pregnant?
Women always cope.
I mean mentally.
Oh, you actually think she's going to have another relapse, don't you?
Well, I know it sounds selfish, but I'm getting used to Zoe being more like her old self. I don't think I can handle the grief again.
Don't worry, it'll be fine.
Oh, sorry.
That's fine.
I'm going for a walk,
Right.
and then I'll do us a meal later. I've got something to tell you.
What?
Later.
All right, then.
Where's he going with that?
He's just bought it.
180 quid.
How did you manage that?
He didn't. I did.
She's good.
180, but why would anybody want a broken vanity table?
Well, they wouldn't. He bought a genuine Edwardian dressing table.
She knows all about her antiques.
Oh, I know about a lot of things.
You can say that again.
Now, Rodney, not in front of the children.
Oh, so are you two...
We're just good friends, ain't we?
If you say so.
Mind, we could easily become business partners. I mean, I could do with something to occupy my mind.
I don't think I can afford to take anybody else on.
But I'm an entrepreneur like yourself, Rodney. I generate my own wealth.
So are you sticking around then?
If I can find the right accommodation, yeah. I mean, somewhere where I'm not beholden to my father.
Hang on. Princess!
Hey, Dad.
I'll be able to help you out.
Really?
Do you, fancy afternoon tea?
Why?
Well, I've got something that, might interest you.
Are you happy with those?
They're all right.
I'm sure you prefer a decent cup of tea, though, eh?
Yeah, but the others cost twice as much.
Not to you, they don't.
Hey, Viv, you don't have to do this, you know. I'm not going to say anything about you and Limo Man.
Shh. I like to look after my valued customers, that's all.
Well, here's another one. You what? Viv's doing a special offer for her valued customers. You see, you can upgrade them digestives to chocolate ones for the same price. Can I?
Why not?
Thanks, Viv. See, Viv, a little bit of what you fancy does you good, eh?
Who says I'm looking for a house? You only work here for the free food.
You can't afford that house
I'm
on
not
your own.
a charity, you know. I get by.
Excuse me, my little one. Who paid your rent last month?
You'll get it back.
I need the money to invest in my new business. I can't keep coming bailing you out.
Well, I was hoping to find someone a little more, you know, closer to my own age.
Why?
Nothing personal.
Frankly, from what I've heard, I think you could benefit from someone with my experience.
And what do you mean by that?
Well, someone who can tell you where you're going wrong.
Oh, and who says I'm going wrong?
Where would you like me to start?
Listen to her. It won't work.
I'm prepared to give it a go.
Only because you're desperate.
Nicola! Steph has offered to pay half the rent and the bills. I really don't think you're in a position to refuse.
Well, I'm not going to have you bossing me about. It's my house, and I call the shots.
If you say so.
Adoption. It's absurd.
No, it isn't.
Oh, come on. Would you go through the trauma of childbirth knowing that you weren't going to keep the baby?
Chris, I'm telling you what I'm doing, not reopening the debate. And I thought you'd be pleased.
He is. Aren't you, Chris?
Well, are you sure that's what you want?
It is.
End of subject, then, isn't it?
Oh, well, thank goodness for that.
Have you thought about what you're going to do during the pregnancy?
Well, she'll probably throw up in the mornings and develop a passion for, I don't know, bananas and pickles, I expect.
You'll be the talk of the village.
Nothing new there, then.
Maybe you need a break. Rent a cottage, I don't know. There's a place in Scotland.
You want to send me away?
That's not what I'm saying.
Yes, it is. All you're concerned about is saving face. I'm not some guilty secret to be brushed under the carpet.
I'm trying to help here.
And your help is the last thing I need.
Look, let's just change the subject, yeah?
Would you fancy going for a drink?
Where?
All pack's fine by me.
Certainly not.
I'm asking charity. I need to get out of here and he's not coming.
Well, you handled that really well, didn't you?
You better go with her.
Are you sure? I mean, we could always tie her up and hide her in the attic.
Just go.
Oh, you're looking pleased with yourself.
We're celebrating. I found myself somewhere to stay.
With him?
No, with Nicola.
Nicola?
So the drinks are on me. What can I do you for?
I'll have the usual, please, Tricia.
2 usuals then, please.
Coming up.
Nick's still playing you up.
I'm not one to complain. Yeah, never guess what my mum's just told me.
Hello.
She's only moving in with Nicola.
Really? Great.
I thought you'd be pleased.
I don't see what's wrong with our place.
Well, no offence, darling, but I think I can do better for myself than your pokey little cottage, you know what I mean?
You reckon? Nicola's no picnic, you know.
Hey. It's my daughter you're talking about.
She's right, though, isn't she? Don't worry, love. Nicola would be no match for me.
Not many are.
Oi, that's my mum you're mauling. You want to watch him, his hands get everywhere.
Oh, not just his hands.
What?
You never.
I'm afraid so.
There's a very impressive display this afternoon.
Well, I thought I covered all the main points.
You most certainly did. And the radio interview went well.
That's what I was referring to.
You know, when you're finally elected, life will be so much easier.
Will it?
Oh. We'll find ourselves a nice little flat in Westminster.
I don't think so.
Oh, you need a personal assistant. I'm not cheap, but I'm very good at my job.
My place is with Gloria, you know that.
Oh, what is it? Look at the half-baked idea she comes up with. If she had her way, you'd be out on the knock with Keith Chegwin. It's a good job I'm around to put you wise. Fill me up?
I ought to be going.
It's early.
No, Glenys. It's late. Far too late.
I know where he's on.
Hey, oh, you look terrible.
Yeah, when done to. Just hang on a minute, Ray. Here. Next month's rent.
Thank you.
I think you'll find that's what I owe you.
Actually, this is half of what you owe me.
No, next month's November, isn't it?
So?
So, if you remember, I've been paying for a holiday let. November's out at season. I think you'll find rent reduction reflects that.
I don't remember discussing a rent reduction.
What's to discuss?
Well, no, but don't worry.
You seem very sure of yourself.
Tenants have got rights. It's a fair price. It was good enough for you before. I mean, we can argue about it if you want.
All right, see you then.
No,
Take care. Bye.
that's not.
Good. Come on, you. All right, let's get that pint.
Just eat now.
Hey, you grab a table and I'll get them in.
You are greedy.
Can I have, please, double rum coke twice?
I just wish Chris would stop being so stupid.
I know better than to expect his support.
He is on your side, he's just got a funny way of showing it.
I know I've made the right decision, but it's still scary. You know what I mean?
Why are you asking me?
You know why.
Same again.
Sure.
Oi, what word were you, motormouth? What? Mine's a white wine and Zoe's having an orange juice.
I knew she isn't buying you drinks.
Oh, just get him in, Scott. Who have you been gabbing to?
I don't know what you mean.
Yes, you do.
Okay, I'm sorry, it just slipped out.
Chloe, this is delicate information.
I know. Look, if it's any consolation, most people reckon it's you who's pregnant anyway.
What?
Sorry.
Who's most people?
Betty, his mother.
Chloe, what the hell have you been doing?
Hey. What's wrong?
Nothing. Scott's getting us a drink in.
It's very nice of him.
Oh, what's this? Double rum and coke.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Courtesy of Ray.
Oh.
Oh, no. He didn't buy them.
Oh, I don't follow.
Well, it's just that I've negotiated a 50% cut in my rent.
And he agrees with it?
Deep down, I think he's scared of me.
Oh, and don't forget the orange juice.
Right, Louise. What? Orange juice, please.
Easier to train a monkey.
I heard that.
At least your ears are still working.
It's not funny, you know, mocking the afflicted.
You just get a move on, we're gasping. Should you be drinking that? What? In your condition.
What condition?
She's up the spout.
Really?
You're pregnant? Kept that quiet, didn't you?
So your Letitia was right. When's it due?
I am not pregnant. Then why are you blushing? Oh, here comes the proud father.
What?
Excuse me. Can I say something?
Oh, don't tell me you're the father.
No, I'm the mother. It's me, not Charity. I'm having the baby.
Hi.
At last. Where on earth have you been?
Strategy meeting?
With Glynis?
Who else?
Hasn't that woman done enough damage?
Oh, did you hear the interview?
Lackluster, Eric.
Glynis felt it went quite well.
She would. Unfortunately, we can't rely on the opinion of a frustrated provincial divorcee to get you to Westminster. Right. Here.
What's this?
Your speech for Friday's hustings.
Glynis has already written one.
Show. No. No wonder we're behind in the polls. I want that memorised word for word.
I don't understand though, Zoe. How did... No, but with...
Leave it, Paddy!
Yeah, all right. Wonder who the father is.
With her track record, it's hardly going to be an immaculate conception, is it? Go on, you can tell us.
I don't know. OK? I don't know who the father is.
What do you mean you don't know?
Just leave me alone.
Told you it'd be like this, but you wouldn't listen, would you?
You take me home.
Zoe.